Well, Shelly Malone is a registered dietitian and nutritionist. She used diet to resolve her own health problems, and she wants to help you do the same. Shelly wrote her first book, Inflamed, to let people know that there is a better way to heal. And we're fortunate enough to have Shelly with us here this morning. Thank you so much for being here, Shelly.
Thank you for having me.
You're a local girl. You live in the area. You went to UCLA.
Yep.
So you're from our neck of the woods.
Yep, right
now,
at home.
I took a look at your book, and your story is so fascinating to me. You had a 6-week-old daughter, and you were diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Tell us a little bit just about your backstory, Shelly.
Of the diagnosis
Yeah.
itself? Well, yeah, it came on really acutely, like you said, about 6 weeks after having my daughter, and I had just debilitating joint pain and fatigue. I would tell my husband I just can't get out of bed, and it was really precluding me from properly taking care of my daughter. So it was a tough time because I had been completely healthy prior to that.
You even had a hard time nursing, you were
Yeah.
saying. So what inspired you to take what you learned and write a book on it?
Well, like I said, the symptoms were really difficult to deal with. However, I was really concerned about the initial treatment plan, which consisted only of prescribing long-term steroids, possibly chemotherapy agents, and I just knew inherently that was not really the way to heal, that was not addressing the root cause. So I did additional research, a lot of research outside of my very conventional training as a registered dietitian, and discovered how to manage my symptoms with diet and lifestyle alone. And also in that process, I realized that these practices are not just for rheumatoid arthritis, they're not just for autoimmune disease, they really helpful for almost all chronic conditions because at the root of them is inflammation. So I wanted to not only share my story, but I wanted to provide a tool that would be based in solid evidence, that wouldn't be overwhelming to the reader, wouldn't bore them to death, and would be very actionable so that they had a clear step-by-step plan so they could follow a similar path even if they didn't have that background in nutrition and health.
And here you had a classical background, and you still found that going outside of the box to find treatment was the best solution for you.
Yeah.
Now, inflammation is such a hot topic right now, and we all battle inflammation to some degree. What are some of the symptoms or signs of inflammation, and what can people start doing right now?
Well, there's a lot of different signs. I mean, it's important really to differentiate acute versus chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation would be something like you spike a fever to fight off an infection, which is a very necessary healing system that we need. Where we get into trouble is chronic inflammation, where you're just constantly having this inflammation trigger throughout your body. And it just about any chronic symptom you have, I mean, it could be from serious disease like an autoimmune condition or others, or chronic symptoms like GI issues, skin issues, brain fog, fatigue, all of those a lot of times have inflammation at the core of them.
And for you, it meant eliminating a couple things from your diet that can be problematic for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, food sensitivities are a common one, especially in autoimmune conditions. If you're eating a food that you're sensitive to, it's really going to just keep triggering that inflammatory response. So for me, I'm very sensitive to gluten and dairy. It's not specific to everyone. And there's also different foods that are very anti-inflammatory that you need to make sure you incorporate. So a lot of our plant foods, something like blueberries, but also eating the right types of fats, maybe the most essential thing you can do, making sure you get enough omega-3 fats you could get from fish oil or grass-fed animal products. So really balancing that is really critical.
Because what you pointed out and what's so interesting to me is our health really starts in our gut. And so people who have an autoimmune condition, it might be related to what's in their digestive tract.
Right. So with diet and lifestyle, diet and managing stress, you can promote a healthy gut or healthy gut microbiome. So what a lot of people don't realize is that 70 to 80% of our immune cells are located in our digestive system. So it's all interrelated.
What else would you like people to know about what you've learned from changing your life around?
You know, the most important thing I would love people to know is to just start thinking critically about your health. Always focus on the root cause of the issue. And also, don't be intimidated. Don't be, overwhelmed by this idea of perfection. Taking small steps now can really help you down the road.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shelly.
You're
That's
welcome.
really good insight. Again, Shelly's book is called Inflamed. It's available right now on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com, and iTunes. For more information on Shelly or the book, just go to our website, kcal9.com, and click on Seen on TV. We'll be right back.